So how are you this day? Hey, so nimeona Obinna with a very good lifestyle. No matter what the negatives he might have, everybody akona negatives na positives, but I think I can give him a plus on this. The bond he has with the kids. Wengi wenu upiga kelele to a father of 10 and whatever, but you don't want to say the truth. Actually, things happen. Sometimes si kupenda kwako, sometimes it's just because of life and all that. So of course, I'm talking about OBINNA went to the streets. He was feeding these street children. Wengine walikuwa na grab chapo from the head. Some were taking it, appreciating, but it's life. Of course, I've read about street children and what makes them. Yeah, so guys, if you go to the streets, we have a desperate life that makes these street children actually not want to follow the norm. Sometimes because they don't trust people. Yeah, many people treat them with vile spite, and many people loathe them. Some of them see them as suspects, criminals. Sometimes they go to places borrowing food and they are sent away. They even follow people on the street and ask for 5 bob from them, and they are told we don't have. But they know very well this person has a lot of money. Some people park vehicles, but as they get to their vehicles, they treat them like, the worst people ever. So when I saw OBINNA eating with these kids, actually, I was so, I began to retrace my movements, and I was thinking like, of course, this is what we should do. I know some of you may not see the sense, but in charity, and if we talk about philanthropy work and all that, we need to take care of such people, especially Christmas and first of the year. These are people who don't have anyone caring about them. In fact, the government does not even bother itself about them, if not to treat them as criminals and tell maybe the guards to send them away. Sometimes when people are coming from America or some special events coming, they are collected and dumped in some places. We've had situations where these children have even refused to go to school, or they don't even trust NGOs that come by. Why? Most of them are abducted, or maybe picked from the streets and then used in rituals. Some of them even transported on to become slaves or workers. And the people who are picking them do not give them any money, but they take them to kind of the past life whereby you could go work without earning. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Now, the other thing I will tell you is this. When you're treating these kids like they are special and they need what OBINNA was doing for them, you are teaching people many things. Yeah, you are teaching the world on the essence of charity. You are teaching them on essence of treating other people like human beings, because most of these kids do not even bathe. They don't have access to water, or even if they have, they don't see the reason why. It's because sometimes when you're conditioned to a certain situation, you decide, let it be what it is. So I want you to look at the video of OBINNA feeding these kids, and it's just wonderful. Now, the other case is where I also saw OBINNA holding this baby that was crying a lot, and he was holding the
Oye, sasa uno mtoto analia. Bas. Oh la la.
Baby, and really feeling like, oh my goodness. It's rare among men to do that. Sometimes even the fathers of kids don't do that. You will give birth to a child and you'll hold this child until they're walking. That's when a man will want to hold this child close. So I was so touched when I saw OBINNA holding this kid who is crying, and people are asking, okay, I need to wire to you something and all that. So I just believe he has that talent. Yeah, and some of you might be critical about it, but I think there is a day this guy came to the studio talking about hating children, and he said, oh, do you hate kids? and all that. So we realized that OBINNA loves kids. Of course, you know, he has adopted kids too, and that's why people say 10 kids. They don't understand that OBINNA has been adopting, and of course telling Lola and his other kids to mold behavior of this. It's not easy. And this is something I really wish that in future God provides me with the means so that I take care of such kids who do not have maybe a way, or I adopt some and take care of them. And sometimes when somebody asks you why you don't have so many kids, they don't know what we have. In our hearts, we have a place for taking care of other kids. So we just need few kids, then we can take care of others in the world who do not have anybody to take care of them. Yeah. So I think you've taught me something, OBINNA, and thank you for what you're doing. I hope that these kids will actually see the sense of what you've done to them and become people that are worth in the society, so that tomorrow they also help others and they teach the world of what charity means. Bye bye. If you've not subscribed to this channel, consider subscribing to it, and have a nice, lovely year 2025. Bye bye for now.